Kalispera, hallo und hello y'all. It is William calling from wiwibloggs. German, Greek, and English are on the mind. That is because Cyprus has confirmed that Sandro Nicolas, a very international singer, will represent the country at Eurovision 2020. Shall we talk about it? Let's do this! Meine Damen und Herren, and Kalispera. Hey y'all! We are talking about Sandro, German-born singer with an American father and a Greek mother. He is truly global. That tongue is a triple threat. The first thing to point out is that he is a man. Yes, Cyprus over the past 2 years has built a lot of hype with sensational female performers. Yeleni Furera with that banger Fuego, Tamta with that banger Replay. But this year they're swerving in a new direction, upping the testosterone and going for a song we don't yet have. The song will come later, but let's talk about Sandro. Many of you will recognize him from The Voice of Germany. Yes, he is the latest singer to come out of this show and head to Eurovision. Some of our favorites, Michael Schulte, top 5 for Germany at Eurovision 2018. Oh my goodness, Queen of Queens Iveta Mukuchan, who went on to sing for Armenia. And then of course there's Jamie Lee Kravitz and others. Sandro, real name Alessandro Rutin, he competed on the 2018 season and he blew the judges away with his cover of Shawn Mendes's In My Blood.
Sometimes I feel like giving up, but I just can't.
This was so smooth, so sultry, so inviting. He can do pop rock. He can do mainstream. And you can really tell that he's got an American father. His English is so convincing because he's a native speaker, y'all. A lot of singers at Eurovision cannot work that English language tongue, and so songs can come off as somewhat inauthentic, but he has this absolutely down. You hear it on In My Blood when he's talking to that audience, when he's talking to those judges, you just want to listen. There is a seductive quality here. If you're gonna check out another performance, look no further than his cover of Dua Lipa's Hotter Than Hell.
And I give it to you, hotter than hell. Hotter than hell.
His voice is so deep, so rich, so melodic, so soulful, it really draws you in. Hand on heart, I'm not a fan of when he gets all vibrato, like yeah, ooh. That does nothing for me, but he really comes into his own when he lets the grit come out, that rocky grit, hotter than hell. When he does that, you are so with him, you get the power. He's already slayed some other Eurovision artists. He competed at the most recent New Wave Festival in Sochi, where he came in 6th, ahead of Izel from Azerbaijan. She, of course, was at Eurovision 2018. She came 8th at New Wave, behind Sandro. Now this song, this cover at New Wave, I've got to admit, I wasn't a huge fan of the actual number, but what I love about this performance is his interaction with the crowd. He is completely unfazed. He is working every inch of that runway. He is stylized, very urban street swag, doing his thing, making a connection with the judges and interacting with the people. Now his song has not yet been chosen. There is an internal selection going on right now. So initially there were 3 songs in the running according to Cypriot media. They were Mucho Calor, an up-tempo dance number, Can't Look Away, a mid-tempo upbeat dance number, and Never Let You Down, some form of modern pop. Apparently the first 2 have been dropped, and CYBC is considering songs called Never Let You Down, the modern pop number, and then My Getaway and Falling to Pieces. Now in the past, as we mentioned, Tamta and Yeleni did modern dance pop numbers, but there are rumors circulating that he might go for something a bit more indie rock pop, giving us a new flavor. You guys have been leaving a lot of comments on the wiwibloggs YouTube channel. I'm gonna read some of them right now. First is from Minerva. Minerva says, I think a male act for Cyprus next year is a good idea. He sounds, well, he's young. He's probably gonna get votes from the girls. Let's just hope for a good song, something witty and catchy. Hopefully not the typical, I love you girl, I miss you. Aitor Robles Moriles also has positive things to say. He says, I think Cyprus will return into the top 5 of the grand final of Eurovision 2020 because this guy, that's a capital T, capital G, is so unbelievably charming on stage and his vocals are quite better than Furera or Tamta. I mean, why you gotta hate? Well done, Cyprus from Spain. Hector says he could go Shawn Mendes or Luca Hany, won't expect much originality though. Blas Canto and him could go similar, but Blas has a different style, so I hope they don't overshadow each other. Sun says, just watched his videos. He sounds so shaky when he moves, so I don't think She Got Me is the right direction for him. Pop rock or pop ballad sounds more like it. Now, if we go back to what we said earlier about the media reporting an upbeat dance song called Mucho Calor, I think that means bring the heat or much heat, that would sound kind of Luca Hany-esque, but that was apparently dropped if Cypriot media reports are to be believed, so perhaps Sun will have his or her wish and there won't be a Luca Hany-esque song. ESC Fan 2009 is making us laugh. He or she says, I need his Fuego on a replay, to which Tom writes, yeah, Fuego. And then James says, third non-Cypriot artist with 0 connections to Cyprus in a row. Hopefully they go local with the song, but I won't expect much. Okay. On this point, we need to recognize that oftentimes smaller countries do need to look abroad. However, he is part of the Greek diaspora, and while Greece is a separate country, Greeks and Cypriots often say we are like brothers and sisters. Our culture, our language, we are so intertwined. Oftentimes, Greek stars are stars in Cyprus and Cypriot stars are stars in Greece. I don't want to begrudge Cyprus. You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, San Marino goes abroad all the time because they're also a small country. Granted, Cyprus is bigger than San Marino, but still, I fully respect CYBC's international search because Eurovision is all about bringing people together, tearing down borders, and the fact is there are people with strong Greek and Cypriot connections who live outside of Cyprus. That's just a fact. I mean, Alessandro Rutten, Sandro Nicolas, his stage name, he represents so much. He's got the American going on, he's got the German going on, he's got the Greek going on. He is his own little melting pot, and I am here for it. In any case, that is what we're thinking about Sandro Nicolas and his bid for Eurovision 2020. What type of song do you want him to sing? Are you hashtag opening up for him? Let us know here on wiwibloggs. We will see you later. Bye!